feel really strongly about the cause, which is, you know, raising money. We're helping families, kids of fallen first responders, a lot of the people that were involved in 9/11 that ended up getting, you know, some of the terrible cancers and diseases from being there as first responders, and also some of the people who lost their lives, campers, terrible people. The money's been great. They've helped kids go to college and helped put them in school, people that, you know, lost their major breadwinner in their family. So it's really for a good cause, and it's a well-run event. And, you know, we're going to have our hands full with Kansas State. Kansas State returns 2 starters from last year's Big 12 championship team that ended Kansas' streak at 14 years in a row being the conference champion. They're very well coached. You know, in 2018, I think they were in the Elite Eight. So they're, you know, a very good program and a great basketball history and tradition. But Bruce does a great job, and this is going to be a, you know, they're a team that pressures you. You know, they're top 2 in turnovers forced and in steals in the Ken Palm ratings. I know you look at those. You know, so they're going to get after us, and we're going to have to really play well to have success up there.
With the microphone to you, we'll start with Joel here at the front, coach's left.
Now that you had a chance to look back at the film on the Louisiana Tech game and things, is there anything that stood out? Was it a situation where you guys were just a little rusty after some time off, or did anything major stand out to you after looking at the
Yeah, our
game?
defense in the first half was just awful. I didn't think it was as bad in the second half. The first half, we gave up layup after layup, and just like missed responsibilities on, you know, rotations and not helping each other enough, and, you know, confused on being too one-on-one oriented versus team defense. And I think we'll play better defensively here on Saturday. We have to get back to, you know, being helping, and we're going to give up some jump shots. But, you know, in that game, we got a good start too. We're up 10-2. They miss a 3. We have a chance to get the rebound, and everybody goes to rush in. It bounces overhead. They get 3 back out of it. You know, we had some tough breaks that way. And, you know, Robert Woodard had his toughest outing as a Bulldog, and a lot of it had to do with the fact he's up studying. He didn't even sleep the night before the game. He admitted to me the day after he didn't even sleep the night before. And it showed, you know, it's because he was exhausted. He was tired. And, you know, he hasn't had a game like that, nor I expect him to ever have another one like that. And, you know, he knows that. I mean, you know, he's so important to our team, and, you know, he's like, you know, a real leader. And his intensity and his energy is, you know, a huge part of who we are. And, you know, again, I've got to do a good job utilizing our bench. It's hard. I know that Prince should have played some more minutes, and looking back at it. But, you know, we're only playing 4 guards, and, you know, it's tough. We're going to really be thankful to get Nick in the lineup after 2 more games, because it was to spread out the minutes a little more. Like playing Tyson Carter 35 minutes a game is too many for anybody.
Go ahead and keep it to the left, and Garrick.
Ben, Bruce Rugger has coached some great defenses over the years. How do you prepare for a defense that's going to be as disciplined and as sound as they are?
You know, just our normal execution. I mean, you know, I think that they do a good job. They're athletic. They're long. You know, they're going to play real hard. They've got good depth. So, you know, we're going to have to execute really well and be patient. And it'll be a grinded out affair, I'm sure.
Go back to the second row and Logan in the middle.
Ben, you've mentioned a couple of times about getting Prince some more minutes. What would kind of be an ideal amount of minutes for him per game?
You know, I don't know that. It kind of depends, you know, game to game on what Abdul's doing foul trouble wise and that type of thing. He had a great practice yesterday. He was really good. And Abdul had a good game in that game the other day. He had 9 points and 8 rebounds, or vice versa. And part of it, you got a couple of easy passes from Reggie on the double team where he finished. I think he had 5 offensive rebounds. He did a nice job for us in that game. And that's who he's playing behind. But I would say, you know, he's gotta be ready to play double-figure minutes when called upon. But when he was in there, he did a good job. The whole thing I'm evaluating on for all these kids that are fighting for playing time is your ability to defend. We've gotta be good defensively.
Any questions for Coach? We'll give the microphone to you. Anything else for Coach before we let him go?
Okay?
All right, thank you
Thank
guys.
you. Sorry you guys aren't coming.